G'day everyone. Hope you're all well. This is the my first ever I'm semi-retired real true milk run with 35-40 kilometres from the nearest supermarket. There's no shop in our town, there's no deli, there's no way of getting a litre of milk or a loaf of bread. So this little run is my first ever real milk run. We retired on Friday, and it's my first. Oh, stall. That'll go in the bloopers reel. This is my first ever real milk run. Like I said, we retired on Friday from our little retail store, and my body's had the Richard. The wife's not far behind me. Her body's pretty, she's got a lot of aches and pains and broken bits, and so we're giving it up. I'll have to do a couple of days a week for someone, maybe. We've got our humble little home now, so we don't have a mortgage and we don't have a rent, which is, if you've got it, you'd know. If you're in the same situation, you know how I feel. It is bloody fantastic. To be in this situation. We're very lucky and we're very blessed. We've worked hard for a long time physically. We've said the body's broken, and it really is. It honestly is the best feeling in my life I've ever had. I feel so blessed that you can sit out the back of our little house down here on the lake. You might even be able to see it behind me. Just going past the boat club. It's not a bloody castle. It's not a mansion, but it is ours. Little 3-bedroom, more than enough for what we need. More than enough when we have the grandkids over. And yeah, like I said, we feel so blessed. Very emotional time. We've been in our retail store for 23 years. Yeah, that was very emotional. You become your customers. A lot of them are just your customers, but some of them aren't just customers. Some of them are friends. So, yeah, that was a pretty emotional sort of time when you've been doing it for over 2 decades. But and now we're just living life right, I suppose you'd call it. Living life the way we want to live it. And I can't wait, I really can't wait. To give the body time to heal after all these bloody knee operations and hip replacements, and a bit more motorbike riding, a bit more fishing, a bit more hunting. Can't wait. So yeah, we're going off down to Goa, and to get a few provisions. Our footy team's playing this afternoon, the mighty Adelaide Crows, and the wife and I both follow that football team, so I'll get a few goodies. We might have to live a little bit now that we're not working. We'll have to pinch our pennies a little bit. We'll have to watch what we spend our money on. But hey, who gives a shit really? If that's the cost of being able to enjoy your life. Now there's an old saying that goes, you don't just live your whole life, work all your life, pay tax all your life and die. That's not what it's all about. I'm 60, I might have, and I'm not gloom and doom, I'm 60, I might have, with the way I smoked heavy all my life, I don't anymore. I smoked heavy and didn't really look after my body properly, and it's time to enjoy myself. Go on, you mad bastard. I'm just riding along slow on a country road, someone's got to overtake. Must be in a hurry to get somewhere. But no, it's they used to say life begins at 40, wasn't it? Well, I think life begins at 60, and I'm going to start living.